back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, his name is Ailish, my name is Jake, and it is lovely to meet you. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
In today's video, we made 4 healthy takeaways at home, and they're super easy.
These takeaways aren't super low calorie. They're not like a 200 calorie Chinese, because that wouldn't taste nice and we wouldn't enjoy it, you wouldn't enjoy it. So they're just healthier than going to the takeaway and cheaper than going to the takeaway and more delicious.
Yes.
None of these meals took longer than 30 minutes, so it's about the same time that a takeaway would take to get delivered to your door. Also, they're so much cheaper and also so much healthier, and also they taste so much better. So
and it was a lot more fun as well.
Yeah, because you get to do it together or you get to do it by yourself, which is really fun too. But when you have a Jake, that's also fun. So buy them on eBay. I will leave the link in the description box.
Oh.
So I've put the recipes in the video, but the only thing is we don't really use amounts. We don't use like teaspoons of things and stuff because we kind of just do things to our taste.
Yeah.
So you've got to kind of build your own taste. We'll put the amounts where it's actually important because we make a pizza, so you need the right amount of flour.
So we hope you enjoy the video. Feel free to tag us in any meals you make or any variations. We'd love to see it.
The ingredients that we're going to use for the Thai curry are mushrooms and baby corn, onions, peppers, chilies and whole spinach, and that is going to make up the vegetable portion of the curry. And then we're going to actually use some tofu just for a little change. Obviously, since we're making a Thai curry, we need some coconut milk, and we've opted for a light coconut milk. And we'll have some frozen avocado that we're letting defrost, and we're just going to like pop that on top, and we're going to have it with some brown rice. To season, we have obviously red Thai curry paste, garlic, lemongrass, mixed herbs, ground black pepper, Chinese spice, just any kind of spicy sauce, garlic granules, pepper. We've just popped a bit of oil in the pan along with garlic, lemongrass and a big handful of chilies because we want this to be spicy. I'm just going to turn the pan on and let that do its thing while we chop up the rest of the veg ready to pop in. When all of the veg was put into the pan, we set the rice off. We're using whole wheat rice and that takes about 20 to 22 minutes. Also, because we found them in the cupboard, Jake has just popped in some peanuts, and last time we made a Thai curry we put peanuts in and it was amazing. I forgot to mention at the beginning that we were going to make the tofu a bit crispy, so we just got literally flour, salt and pepper in a bowl, chopped the tofu up into little cubes and then rolled it in the flour, and that's ready to just get grilled. After the curry is done, so we've just put the coconut milk into the curry. While that's doing its thing, we will fry the tofu up, and the rice is almost done as well. We spooned the curry into one side, the rice into the other, then a wall of tofu over the top, and just to finish we sprinkled some peanuts and spring onion as garnish. So today's meal that we're cooking is...
Burritos.
It's a burrito?
Oh, yeah.
We're making burritos?
Aye.
Right, well the chef is wrong, so that's
Burritos.
not a good start. We're making burritos today, some
Can we restart?
Mexican. No, we can't restart, Jake. So they're going to be chicken burritos, and Jake is just chopping up the chicken right
It's just
now.
frozen, it's not just unusually firm chicken.
Yeah, we accidentally forgot to defrost it, but it's okay, it's fine. And what we're going to put in the burrito is mushrooms, a lone tomato that just needed to be used, peppers, onions, some chili, obviously garlic. We're going to cook some brown rice to put in, and then kind of like as the toppings for the burrito, we've got some cheese, sour cream, salsa and jalapenos, and we are using white and wheat wrap. Forgot earlier on, but we bought a Mexican style bean mix as well, just to make some refried beans. So we've just popped that into its pan.
Basically, we're just going to squish the beans and move them around the pan.
So I added the chicken and all of the veg to one pan, and now that that's cooked, we're going to season it, and I'm going to show you what I'm seasoning it with. Basically, for the refried beans, Jake just added a sprinkle of black pepper, sprinkle of smoked paprika, sprinkle of salt over a low heat, and literally just mushed them all together while they cook through.
In the end, we decided to make spicy rice, and all that was draining off the rice and then adding paprika and cayenne.
Just gonna quickly heat the wraps up on both sides using a grill pan, so just a quick like flip, and then we're gonna fill them. Tried.
That ain't the kid. Louis.
It tastes good though. Delicious. Also, this is actually made 5 burritos, so Jake's having 2 for tea, and I'm having 1 for tomorrow, and he's also having 1 for tomorrow. Look at how artistic the screen looks. do. This is probably the highest calorie meal out of all of the meals that we're cooking, I would say, because like you just can't really sacrifice the flavour and the goodness.
It's also the chips, like
yeah,
they add most of it.
But obviously it's a million times chips. You can use what?
Lighter chips.
Yeah, but I mean like either way, it's gonna be better than it would be buying it from a Chinese because you're cooking it yourself. So it's like just gonna, doesn't matter about the calories, like the actual contents is gonna be better.
It's gonna feel better for you as well.
The sticky chicken recipe, chicken breast, lots of garlic, plenty of ginger that can be frozen or fresh, ground black pepper, Chinese 5 spice, honey and soy.
For the salt and chili chips, you want a pepper, an onion and chili obviously, and these are like the main components. You're gonna need Chinese 5 spice and sugar, but we don't have any sugar, so we're just using maple syrup as an alternative, and then salt and pepper. Just using these chips from Asda, so the first thing that we do is pop the chips in the oven, and then we'll start prepping everything else. The main thing with this is that you pop the chips in, and while the chips are cooking in the oven, you get everything else done. Chopped all of the veg up for the salt and chili chips, ready to go in the pan. The chicken is just slowly starting to cook. Just turn the heat up on the chicken so that all the water and stuff can reduce to this beautiful sauce. Our veg is kind of just cooking away, and we'll add the Chinese 5 spice and the other things when the chips are almost ready. They do an amazing Chinese curry sauce at B&M, and it's £1. All you do is you add water. You follow the instructions for this, which is literally just 85 grams of curry powder into 340 mils of water.
For the pizza base, you need self-raising flour, packet of yeast, olive oil, mixed herbs and chili flakes, and also a pinch of salt.
Have any tips for making the dough?
Yeah. Always add slightly less water than you need. It's easier to make a dough drier.
And while Jake's been making that, I've been chopping up the veg, because we like to kind of cook a load of vegetables down with some seasonings. So I've got onions, peppers, mushrooms and chilies.
mistake people make when they're making pizzas at home is putting raw veg onto the pizza base. That gives you like a really watery, soggy crust. To counteract that, just cook all the veg, let it cool down while your base is pre-baking, and then just pop it on with the other toppings.
Woo!
Rip the middle.
When you made your pizza base, you're just going to want to pop it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to use my foot because my camera's on the other hand, yes. And you basically just want to pop it in the oven so that you can cook it a little bit. You don't want it to be raw anymore.
You want to cook it until it's not raw, but there's no colour. So we're going to be adding oil, pepper, oregano, salt, little bits of chopped garlic, and chili flakes.
As well as tomato puree and barbecue sauce. Woo! Our toppings for the pizzas today are obviously the vegetables that we cooked. We have some turkey that was on offer, some chorizo, some basil, some jalapenos because we like it spicy, and also some cheeses. We're just going to decorate our pizzas now. Cook these little babies at about 180 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. We turned it up to about 200 degrees in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, these are definitely going to be the best pizzas we're ever actually going to have in our whole entire lives. You're beautiful. Thank you so much for watching our video. I hope that you enjoyed it.
And if you did, leave a like, comment, feel free to subscribe. And again, any meals you make or any variations, we'd love to see them.
Yay! Love you. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Can we restart?
Mexican. No, we can't restart, Jake.
Shut the f*** up.
We're making it a Mexican takeaway for
Lemon,
tea.
lemon, 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 lemon. Let's restart.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's funny.
No.
Take number 72.
And then just
Let's look at each other and then at the thing, then at each other again.
We're expecting you.
We hope you're having
Hello.
a wonderful day. Hi guys,